Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody is fine and enjoying your beautiful day. So, in the previous class, I have already explained you about the Bal Gangadhar Tilak, his ideas on political conditions of India and concept of nationalism. In that, do you guys remember that I had told you the first national movement was begin in the year 1856? I'm so sorry it was wrong. But the first national Indian movement was begin in the year 1857. It was called as Spy Movement or the Sputiny Movement. The main cause for this movement was British forced Indian soldiers to use the bombs which were made up of the flesh and the meat of cow and pig. So Indians get frustrated and fed up and they called revolt against the British government, and this was the foundation for the national movement. Later on, it took a mass, it became a mass movement, and finally we got independence in the year 1947, August 15. So this is all about yesterday's class. I will start today's section now. Today we are going to study about Thomas Hobbes, the Western political thinker, and his concepts on human nature and social contract. In that, Thomas Hobbes' human nature, then social contract. What is the social contract? What is the main features of the social contract, and the conclusion. So let's begin today's section then. I want to give you some important personal details about the Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes was considered as the father of modern politics. He was born in the year 1588 BCE, and his famous work was Leviathan. His concepts were means important concepts were human nature and social contract. So let's begin point number 1, human nature. According to Thomas Hobbes, man was selfish, arrogant. He wanted to grab everything within his reach. His self-concern blinds him the needs of others, and he believed that he is the king and everything is meant for his own bidding. This turns the state of nature into state of war, everybody against everybody, and man will live in the danger and fear. In order to get protection from these, they entered into a social contract and they form government, laws, rights, etc. So now let's have a look at what is the concept of social contract. Point number 2. Social contract is nothing but an agreement through which people give up their rights and set up an authority to maintain peace and order. It is the national way to become it is the natural way to become moral guide to a sovereign to protect the natural rights. So according to Thomas Hobbes, in the absence of external control, man will behave according to his inner nature, which was very dangerous because he is very selfish and arrogant. He thinks only about his own welfare and ignores the welfare of the others. So now, in order to get protection from these kind of environment, man decided to set up a authority, and he entered into the social contract, in which what happens, a strong, physically strong, mentally sharp person become the head of the state. His main duty is to protect the life and property of the people. Just a minute, I will change the slide. Okay. Now point number 3, what are the basic features of the contract then? In that first one, people form an agreement. Second one, sovereign is the head. Third one, he has all powers under him. People have no right to question the king. Fifth one, he has a power to declare the war. Sixth one, make peace. Seventh one, appointment of commissioner. Eighth one, act as the court. Ninth one, people has no right to revolt against the contract. So in order to get protection from the danger, people themselves entered into a social contract, but after entering into a social contract they will lose their natural rights, where the sovereign became the head of the state. He has all powers under him. People will lose their questioning authority. He has a power to make war, make peace, and appointment of commissioner to act as a court in case of any dispute arise among the people. But people will lose their right to revolt against the contract, means they have to obey the king, and they don't have any rights to raise any questions against him. So last point of today's class. In conclusion, we can say that Thomas Hobbes' period was only concerned with the function of law, order of the state. It only provides security to the people, but do not provide any necessary condition to the people and promise of good life. It is pointless to look for the foundation, welfare state, or a social justice during the period of Thomas Hobbes. So, in the Thomas Hobbes period, there were many civil wars in the Western countries, and Thomas Hobbes gave us only the picture of functioning of the state, maintenance of law and order. The main duty of state is to provide the security, and it will not promise you any kind of to give you a good environment which is necessary for the personal development of a man. It totally ignores the welfare of the people. This kind of states were existed in the ancient Greek period. They were called as the police state. The main duty of king is to protect the state and look after the welfare of the people. These kind of states were existed in the cities like Athens and Sparta. So later on, the development of welfare state concept came into existence, wherein people have all power to choose their representatives, and they were dependent on the government for every single function from birth till death, and if the representative does not work according to the will of people, people have all rights to change the government which works according to them. So this is all about Thomas Hobbes. I hope you guys have liked this section because it was quite simple. So if you have any doubts, questions related to this sections or any other section which is concerned to the political science, please comment me below and please stay connected with me because my channel is definitely going to help you to prepare well for your exam and enrich your social political knowledge. And please do subscribe to my channel. Study well, work hard, and please download the syllabus of net preparation. You will get it in the internet and stick it on the wall where you sit for study, and take use of my channel, make your own notes, add some extra points if you get, and prepare well for your exams. Please study hard. Make a timetable that per day you will study this much of hours. For example, 2 to 3 hours. During that time, please focus on your studies. Don't use your mobiles. Keep it aside. You can use it later on. It is a big distraction actually during the time of studies. And make a review every morning. Get up early because during the morning time mind will be fresh, and make a revision of the previous class. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to post on it on the comments. I will answer them in my upcoming section. So I hope these tips will help you to get good marks, and all the best for everyone. We'll end this section here. Stay safe, take care, be positive, spread happiness. See you all in the tomorrow's section. Till then, take care. Bye.